Are you ready to simplify your life and cut unnecessary costs? Let us guide you step by step on how to cancel your WW membership online effortlessly. Welcome to The Explainer. I am so thrilled to have you here today. If you've been using WW, which you probably know better as Weight Watchers, you know it's got a lot of great tools like points tracking, custom food plans, and coaching. But look, there are plenty of completely normal reasons you might want to cancel. Maybe you're switching to simple calorie counting. Maybe you're just looking to save some cash, or maybe you just need a break. Whatever your reason, today we're giving you a comprehensive, step-by-step, tactical map for navigating the WW cancellation process. We've taken all the dense official terms, consumer advocacy guidelines, and actual user experiences and boiled them down into clean, easy-to-follow steps. We all know how the modern digital subscription economy works, right? Signing up for these services is designed to be completely frictionless. Just a couple of clicks and you're in. But offboarding? Actually canceling your membership? Well, that can frequently introduce technical, contractual, and honestly, even psychological barriers. So we're going to treat this cancellation process like a maze that you are about to conquer.
And hey, if you felt frustrated trying to cancel in the past, you are absolutely not alone. Just take a look at this quote from Reddit user Octavius26 over in the r/lose it community. They posted, "When you cancel, apparently they give you a choice to file a cancellation fee for an absurd $39.99 or continue until the end of your plan. It's not clear you have that choice." I think this perfectly illustrates the frustration and confusion so many people face when they get caught in that cancellation architecture. Our goal today is to impartially break down these hurdles so you can just avoid them entirely. Okay, let's dive right into this. Here's our roadmap for navigating the maze. First, we'll talk about what to do before you cancel. Second, we'll go through the step-by-step cancellation process. Third, navigating traps and glitches. And finally, the post-cancellation aftermath.
All right, phase 1, before you cancel. Let's establish some preparation and ground rules. Before you start clicking any buttons, knowing your specific contract terms is absolutely crucial. You really need a pre-cancellation checklist. This means logging in, seeing exactly who is billing you, and understanding the financial rules for your specific plan, because there is a fundamental difference in what you might owe depending on what you initially signed up for. On the left side here, we have your standard monthly plans. With these, it's pretty straightforward. You can cancel anytime. Your access just continues until the end of your current billing cycle, and then it stops. But just a heads up, WW has a strict policy of no prorated refunds for partial months. Now, on the right, we have commitment plans. These are those heavily discounted 3, 6, or 12-month packages. If you are on one of these, you are contractually locked in, and exiting early means you're going to face a financial penalty. Which brings us to a major contractual reality, the early termination fee. If you try to break a commitment plan before your term is actually up, you'll often be hit with a penalty fee, and it's typically around $39.95. So here is a huge tip. Always check how many months are left on your commitment first. Sometimes just doing the math, it's actually cheaper to ride out your final month or two than it is to pay a near $40 termination fee. Moving on to phase 2, step-by-step cancellation. This is the execution phase. Now, the correct escape route here depends entirely on where you initially bought the subscription. So first, if you pay WW directly through their website, here is your exhaustive walkthrough. Step 1, log into the WW website. Honestly, it's best to do this on a desktop browser. Step 2, click your profile icon up in the top right, go to account settings, and then find manage membership or account status. Step 3, look for a link that says cancel subscription or cancel membership. And step 4 is where you need to pay close attention. The system is going to throw a multi-stage retention interface at you. Think discounts, free months, offers to change your plan. You have to actively click continue to cancel through every single one of those programmed offers until you reach the final confirmation screen. If you give up early, your account is going to stay active. But what if you signed up on an iPhone? Now listen to this part carefully. Simply deleting the WW app from your home screen will absolutely not stop your charges. You have to sever the connection right at the billing source. Here's how. Step 1, open your iPhone's main gray Settings app. Step 2, tap your name or that Apple ID banner right at the very top of the screen. Step 3, tap Subscriptions. Step 4, find WW in your list of active subscriptions, tap it, and hit that red Cancel Subscription button. You will still keep your access until your current billing period ends. And for our Android users, the process is super similar, just routed through Google instead. Step 1, open up the Google Play Store app on your phone. Step 2, tap your profile icon in the top right corner. Step 3, go to Payments and Subscriptions and then tap Subscriptions.
Step 4, select WW from that list and tap Cancel Subscription right at the bottom. Just follow the prompts to confirm, and boom, you are officially unenrolled from future billing.
Okay, phase 3, navigating traps and glitches. Let's troubleshoot this maze.
So what happens when the smooth digital pathways just fail? Because sometimes they do. Consumer advocacy sources point out that the self-service web portal can sometimes suffer from technical anomalies, bureaucratic hurdles, or even just browser rendering issues. So let's break down the most common digital roadblocks and how to immediately fix them. First, if you're using Apple Safari browser on a desktop, active content filtering can literally cause the cancel button to not load. The quick fix? Just switch over to Chrome or Firefox. Next, if you pay using PayPal, canceling on WW's site sometimes doesn't update the billing agreement fast enough. You actually need to log into your PayPal dashboard, go to automatic payments, and manually deactivate WW yourself. And finally, depending on your region or if you're on a workshop plan, you might actually be forced to call customer service, even if you signed up online. Unfortunately, there's no digital workaround for that one.
If you are forced to make that phone call to the 1-800 number, don't sweat it. Just use this exact objective script so you can bypass all the sales pitches. Ready? Just say, "Hi, I'm calling to cancel my Weight Watchers membership. I don't want to pause or change plans. I just want the cancellation process today." If the representative offers you alternatives, just politely decline and repeat that you only want confirmation of your access end date. Almost done. The final phase, the post-cancellation aftermath. It is time to verify your exit. So, how do we actually verify your exit to make sure you don't get hit with any phantom charges next month? Look, do not just rely on seeing a confirmation screen once and assuming you're golden. You need concrete proof. Go check your email immediately for a cancellation confirmation. Search your inbox for Weight Watchers and cancellation. You want to verify that it includes the date and time of the cancellation, your account identifier, and the effective end date of your access. In fact, we highly recommend taking a screenshot of the final confirmation page on the website. And if you had to call them, write down the representative's name and your specific case reference number. Keeping track of these canceled subscriptions is just a great best practice for your personal finance management anyway. Now, before we wrap things up, we really need to talk about data retention. Because once your account is officially canceled and your billing cycle ends, the core of the WW experience disappears. Your points tracking, your custom food plans, and that long-term weight history graph, they will all eventually vanish from your access. So here's an extra pro tip for you. If you think you might ever reconsider your decision down the road, or honestly, if you just want a record of all your hard work, take a screenshot of your progress and your weight history graphs right now before your access expires. Just a quick standard disclaimer before we go. This explainer is for informational purposes only. Please refer to WW's official cancellation policy and terms of service for the most up-to-date information. We are not affiliated with WW and cannot be held liable for any outcomes of using this guide. And that brings us to the end of our step-by-step breakdown. Let's do a quick recap. Check your contract type, follow the specific cancellation path based on how you initially signed up, push through all those retention offers, and always secure your final confirmation email. So I want to hear from you. Did you successfully navigate the cancellation maze, or did you hit a roadblock along the way? Drop your experiences or any lingering questions you might have down in the comments below. Sharing your journey really helps everyone else learn. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll see you next time.